Hey guys, welcome back to 2020 Miles in 2020. And yes, it's a little bit off. The days are starting to run together. Some days I'm not even sure which days are which, and I can't find my cat ears. So we're still going to make do. So I didn't get the pictures right on the 2020 because I just realized today was Tuesday, and I usually take them at midnight when Sunday rolls in because I'm up at that time. Because my son and I are still on a second shift schedule. We work better on it. I don't know if we're going to go to first shift schedule with my husband or not, because who knows what's going on these days. So let's just get in, and we're going to be brutally honest about how everything's going. As you can see right here, I have done about 24 miles last week. Reason being, I had 2 races pop up on me that I wanted to finish. One of them I wanted to finish in a day. And there's a little bit of a story behind that, but we started going into that race. I started going into that race working with the Alice in Wonderland's Mad Hatter. At the time that I went into it, I only had 17.5 miles left. Remember, Siggy was laid off from his primary job in September. They made a lot of money. So before then, we made a lot of changes. We bought a year Club Fit membership at half price. So he bought it for me where I could still run the races even if I didn't get the medals for free, because technically it's not for free because I spent the Club Yes Fit money. But before he started, I started putting a lot of backload of medals that we wanted along with all the money that I was putting in for savings for him being laid off. He went back to work 3 weeks after he got laid off at another job. It's not been easy. It's not been easy at all. I didn't buy races between around Christmas time, and when we had tax return, I bought 2 new races. Last year, I did my first 3 miles in one day due to the bunny hop, because that was my first time ever walking over 3 miles in one day. And the next day I did 3 miles and I finished the bunny hop. So I was a little bummed that I wasn't going to be able to do the medal for the bunny hop because it was real cool looking. But I figured we're all on an extended vacation. We need to buy what's important. And I couldn't fit that into the important bracket. So after the bunny hop miles went in, instead of bringing me back to the Mad Hatter race that I had already previously purchased some time ago, it brought me back to Michelangelo's. So the last 3 days I've been doing Michelangelo. Tonight I'm going to flip it back over to Mad Hatter. Michelangelo has a total of 73.1 miles. I have been in a funk the last week. I'm just going to admit it. I have been on a vacation since March 1st, which means I have not left my yard in 45 days. It has been raining. Sunday, we had tornado watch all day. I could not take it, so I didn't feel like walking. The 2 males, they don't like me walking in front of the TV while they're watching TV. So with Siggy home on this extended vacation, it's been really hard. I'm really self-conscious about walking back and forth in front of them. I'm self-conscious about doing the peddler because of the fact that it squeaks and it annoys them. So my little bubble has really gotten more closed in than usual. I'm a little bit frustrated, I'm going to admit that, but I think we all are. In 25 days, I have made a total of 75 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yes, I'm counting. No, they are not helping me make lunch. But Siggy is making dinner, so that does balance off. So there's my little rant. Yes, we're all getting to the point of being stir crazy. I'm used to this, but it's just an added on top of my usual self-isolation from the normal flu. So half the time I don't know what day it is. Usually I monitor the days by Siggy goes work, 1, 2, 3. Third day, I make a video about crochet or whatever's on my mind. 3 more days on Sunday, I make my race video. Can't remember which one's which right now. I have to look at my phone to see what day it is now because all normalcy has gone out the window for me. But on another hand, I have seen the goodwill of other people. They put up a notice that people needed to remember to sign up for the bunny hop race because it was coming up, and if you miss the days, can't redo it. Even the miles. Can't just do it for the miles either afterwards. So I made a comment on there saying, thankfully I'm a Club Fit member and I can at least do the miles even if I can't get the cool medal. There's been a lot going on and a lot of frustration. So I play Animal Crossing and I teach my son during the day. I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Siggy makes dinner. So days have kind of gone a little crazy on me. But remember, I did sign up for the dragon race and bought it before my husband was laid off from his really good paying job in September. So I have several races that I bought back in August that I have been working on. So, amazingly so, I ended up getting 2 packages from yes.fit this week. One I got an email about, and I was really shocked about it, and that will come up when we open the package. But so far, 24 miles this week from last week before Sunday cutoff, because at least with my Fitbit, I can cut off the weeks and know what it is. I'm not totally sure how far I have gone. You can see from I haven't done many miles this last couple of days, maybe 2 days of 2 miles apiece on each day. But it says that I have 332 miles, 0.7, which means that I am 50 miles away from finally breaking out of Florida. I'm hoping that stuff picks up. I'm hoping. But you can see, I didn't even bother to figure out where I am because technically I didn't take the picture from Sunday, so we'll see. Now that we've gotten all that off the line, let's see what was sent to me in the packages. I'm going to open each one. We'll talk about each one when it's opened. They have been Lysol'd down, so I'm not totally sure which one's which. But let's take this one out. Apparently, this is the one that I've been kind of hinting towards. When I made that comment on the fact that I couldn't buy the Bunny Day medal because of the fact that I had to make choices of what was more important, someone, and I didn't know it until a couple days later, I got an email, and I don't check my email that much, saying that someone bought me the Bunny Day medal, and they were sending it to me. Apparently, this little card comes with it, and once it warms up and it stops raining outside, I'm going to do each one of these little exercise scavenger hunts. This medal card says, "Don't stop until you're proud," which I needed that because I have been in a not so proud feeling lately. And here's the medal. And the reason why I was kind of bummed that I wasn't going to be able to get it was because it opens. It's cute. The thing was that I wasn't expecting it. But the group for yes.fit, they are such sweet people. I have no idea who gifted this to me. I was going to do the miles anyway. It's not all about the medals because it's about my health. But when I read the email that this was sent to me, at first I just saw that it was the tracking number. And I was like, oh my gosh, I accidentally must have pushed the purchase button. I was panicking because when times get tight around here, I get in Uber budget mode. Nothing extra goes out. Except for buying some stuff for my son for Easter. But I don't buy myself stuff. So when I saw the email, I was like, oh my gosh. And then 3 emails down, I saw that someone had gifted it to me. And I started crying. There are things that I call a necessity. There are things that I would call want. This was a want for me. And the fact that someone was so kind-hearted to fill my want, it humbles me. I'm a stranger to a lot of those people. I post posts on getting the medals. I post my walking stuff to them. I post my weight loss when I can get into new clothes that are smaller, that have been in my room for 2 years or more, that I bought. When I lose a weight, I will wear this. Those are the things that I post. It's like a family. And it humbled me that someone bought it for me and sent it. Sometimes, with times like these, I understand what they were doing. At least what I would do when I was able to do it. It's not about the want or the need or anything. It's about people who have been in their house and life's been changed so much. Doing something to make someone else happy and seeing a smile on their face is worth more than anything. If you are the person that bought this for me, if you ever come across this, I humbly thank you because it was very brightening to my day. And it just again proved to me that there are sweet, lovable people in this world. And not everybody is so self-centered, where we've been seeing a lot of stuff on that. I've been bowled over by how, instead of talking on the news lately about how people are self-centered or how things are bad, they're showing people that are doing good. There's a lot I can say, but I don't want to cry on camera, so I'm going to put this aside, but we're going to go to the next one. Because, before this all happened, I actually forgot Easter was coming. We had been working on dragons, and I bought dragons back in August. It was a long race. So, we finished dragons. Well, I finished dragons. and it came in on Thursday. And I've been waiting all this time to get into it because we Lysol everything that comes into the house, because I am one of the people that are called medically compromised, so we don't want me to get sick. So this has been laying around because so many days or whatever. So what we have is push yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. And the medical that we bought back in August to keep my miles going, 114.6, that both Siggy and the little one wanted me to do, is dragons. I still have a lot of medals left from when I bought them. That discount for the club membership, plus a percentage discount for buying it on a sale weekend. I didn't spend that much money back in August when I did all this. I made sure that I had savings. I made sure that I had enough races to keep me going for a while. So in the end, I have several more left. Hopefully we will be off this extended vacation and my plans to go back to work will happen. Keeping my positivity up. Hopefully by the time I run out of races, I will have my own money and doing whatever I need to do. And just remember, 25 days, 3 sandwiches apiece, you have 75 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And you finish out a jar of Siggy's homemade UFO pepper jelly. Well, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Talk about your little frustrations down in the comments that you've pretty much had, that you've pretty much lost your mind during this extended vacation. I think we've all had them, and it's just being honest that we all had them. So be kind to yourself. Remember to wash your hands and be nice to other people. We need it right now. Have a great day.